Do we care that Vince is gone? Do we care? Do we have an opinion?
I mean, it's really nice to see a rich, predatory, sexually abusing dickhead start the process of possibly getting some sort of comeuppance. So, feels like you're one step in a direction where the fucking rich assholes don't get to do just whatever the fuck they want, but we still haven't quite got there yet. So I'm not ready to get too excited.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will mean a return of quite a few of our favorite superstars of WWE. Hopefully this means an improved creative process as Triple H has taken over that team.
Mm-hmm.
So cautiously optimistic is probably where I'll leave that. But to be honest with you, if Vince McMahon ended up falling down a flight of stairs that happened to land in a volcano, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep.
So no tears for the end of the Kiss My Ass Club.
No, absolutely not. And every one of you fucking cucks who seem to insist on putting this "thank you, Vince" are absolutely just.
Oh no!
Oh, I've seen a ton of fucking people about this, and the idea. The right after Vince announced Stephanie going out onto TV and starting a "Thank You, Vince" chant definitely won't age poorly in the grand scheme of everything. But why am I surprised? Because also this is the same fucking company that decided to turn the quite possible, and I include Vince McMahon in this list, worst person in wrestling, the Ultimate Warrior, into some sort of hero of the people. Yeah. So fuck it. Wrestling's dirty as fuck, no matter how you slice it. But genuinely, I hope Vince McMahon seriously starts to die a very slow and painful syphilitic death. Like if he could just start going bald and just let syphilis ravage his body for the next 10 fucking years, that'd be great. That'd be fucking great.
Oh man, I did not know that there was a "Thank You, Vince"
I've seen a ton of fucking the amount, because Instagram sucks now. The amount of random fucking ads I've gotten for different wrestling podcasts or whatever it is, are like, "Thank you, Vince." And fuck off. Genuinely.
Go away, Vince.
Right.
Get the fuck out.
I here's the reality. I don't actually have to give Vince a ton of credit and praise for him taking WWE where it is, because frankly, I think it would have gotten there regardless.
Yeah. And
any sort of good favor or thank yous that I may owe to Vince McMahon for helping to build people like our fucking one of our favorites, John Cena, is immediately undone with all of his awful fucking behavior. Like we don't get to enjoy these fucking people after all this terrible shit happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you and I would love to jam out to Michael Jackson, but can't. Nope. Well, no, not can't. Fucking shouldn't. Won't. A lot of people still do.
We won't. Some people
do. Choose not to.
Yeah.
Right. Because there is a line where I'm like, nah, can't fucking moon you and walk your way out of that one, my dude. Just, you can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah.
So I hold no remaining love for Vince, and whatever love I may have had or appreciation or admiration I may have had for that crazy fuck and his drive to make WWE what it is was fucking given back with purchases of pay-per-views and merchandise and live tickets and fucking WWE Network bullshit. So fuck off. I and the rest of wrestling owe Vince McMahon fucking less than nothing.
Yeah.
He got his.
Yeah.
He squandered it away by spending $14 million in company hush money.
Jesus Christ.
Right. So the idea that the rest of us as wrestling fans or anyone else owes Vince anything, fuck that. Fuck that. No. No.
Oh man.
Because Vince can still summer in the fucking south of France and spend money like there's no tomorrow, and there's nothing we can do about it. Dude is cuddled up with MBS. Like, you understand that literally Vince McMahon could leave, go hang out, and have lunch with a Saudi prince, and there's not a fucking thing any of us are going to do about it.
Do you think that there is a coincidence that this has all fallen out when around the same time Sasha and
Naomi?
When Sasha and Naomi left? Like, the boss brought the heat and everyone was like,
I genuinely do not think that most WWE talent have the insider knowledge of anything like that. They may have inklings, they may have personal experiences where Vince has made them uncomfortable. Hell, Vince may have personally propositioned some of them.
Oh God. Ooh.
But as far as understanding how long and how much money goes into that, that feels like a insider thing. Now, it's coincidental that Stephanie McMahon was trying to step away and literally had removed herself from the company. And to my understanding, they were starting to feed stories about her basically like dereliction of duty. And now all of a sudden she's co-CEO.
Oh boy.
Tells me that there might be something there between Vince and Steph getting into an argument and what have you. Apparently Steph and Shane don't get along, but then again, Shane tried to book himself over everybody else at the fucking Royal Rumble because apparently Shane and his absolutely amazing strikes are strong enough to fucking knock out Brock Lesnar somehow. Okay. And we're all supposed to fucking believe that fucking Captain Here Comes the Money is top tier enough that he can just roll into a Royal Rumble and be in the fucking top 3. Fuck off with that. Fucking McMahon's trying to walk around like they got the fucking Mickey Mantle gene and shit. Fuck off with that.
What are you hoping for the Hunter era?
That they give him creative capability, but don't let him make decisions in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we let decisions happen in a bubble, everything will look like a memorial to Lemmy, which is fun in a way, but
you need more variety.
Right. You need to let people go and do their thing. My real hope is that Hunter will end up bringing people in like Paul Heyman.
Yes.
And let him basically start pitching other ideas. I am fucking excited to see some of the NXT guys that were absolutely floundering on the main roster get a push. Yes. I'm excited for the idea that you don't have to be fucking 6'6" and 3 bills to be a WWE superstar. So your Ciampas, your Finn Balor's, your Johnny Gargano coming back, quite a bit of the NXT roster. I'm curious what's going to happen with NXT.
Yeah. I hope that Asuka gets a real push.
I don't know. This is the thing. I can't tell, much like with Shinsuke, if the two of them are having a good time in the mid card and are just happy with a really solid payday and being able to just, because eventually I like, my understanding is that Shinsuke is happy with where he's at because the idea was WWE was his retirement. This was his way to make money and go surfing and give his family a beautiful view in California. And that was what he was doing.
That makes sense.
Right, because he's done the fucking ridiculous. He doesn't need the fucking 90-minute strong style barn burners that he did in Japan. He doesn't need them.
Yeah,
we want them. We want to.
We need them. We need them.
You and I would love the idea of if what is it, Judgment Day or whatever it is, the thing that Edge started to do, the faction, and then Finn Balor ousted him.
Yeah.
They happen, if Balor happens to walk by Nakamura in the back and Nakamura kind of chuckles under his breath, and then kind of shoots him like a finger gun, like Bullet Club shit, like just a little reminder of yeah, I remember who you used to be. And we let the two of them fucking go 25 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's a rising tide. That's a match that people who know what they're about to watch are going to be fucking excited about it. People who don't know what they're about to watch are going to be fucking super excited about it at the end.
Oh my God.
And we're going to be able to actually do what we wanted to do initially. Bring in these people who have spent so many years on the indies building a character and let them be the character. And if the fans decide, fuck yeah, then cool. And if it doesn't work, you'll be able to tell that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And you acknowledge it and then you change and you move on.
Yeah. I would love to see that.
Like,
but the idea that Shinsuke is just like taking his time and cruising, that's also kind of nice, but I want to see him stateside barn.
Well, I mean, think about it. When Boogs was his tag team partner, right? And they did the fucking twisted T thing and everything else like that we watched. Like, that is 100% him cashing a check. Because that is him looking at Boogs and going, you're entertaining enough and the audience loves you. I've got name recognition and everybody knows that I can fucking go. So let's put the two of us in fucking matching outfits with the fucking Twisted Tea guy and we'll go out on a major pay-per-view and have a great fucking time.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right. And there's no one who loses there. Like other than Boogs, who inadvertently injured himself. But had that not happened, who gets hurt from that kind of fun?
Yeah. Yeah, you get your payday and you get a fun match and like, it's memorable. Everyone remembers that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like literally you could, next thing could actually be like a payday bar thing. We're just like,
yes. Oh my God. I'm here for the race car era for Shinsuke. New logo every pay-per-view.
Honestly, like him walking up between like Kevin Owens is trying to deal with the like Elias Ezekiel, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If he walks up with a payday bar, looks at this situation, tears the wrapper off and goes, this is nuts, takes a bite and then walks away. Fuck, that's great. Because we're all going to pop at that dumb shit. Nakamura gets another fucking paycheck and Payday gets national recognition and everybody's going to joke about it. And it's going to be all over the fucking internet for at least 2 weeks afterward.
Oh, yeah.
The free advertising that they would end up getting after the fact may have people at the very least going, you know, I've never had a Payday. I should probably go pick one up. I bet you watch sales jump easily 4%.
That would be so good. Right. Brandon, you should try out for creative. Fuck it.
Maybe. Like now that I know it's not catered to a fucking septuagenarian, now I'm curious.
Yeah. If there's just send them resumes, just apply it.
Right.
What are they going to say? No, you just keep doing it.
Sure. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my
God. Realistically, I don't send in a resume. What I send in is a 4-part like essay series on why the evolution theme is the greatest theme in wrestling history. And I'm also thinking about doing a double blind study where I play that song for people and not give them context of what it is and ask them, hey, would you put this in your iTunes library?
Yeah.
And I'm betting that if I did like a Family Feud style, I surveyed 100 people, 65 of them at a minimum would say yes. That's awesome. That fucking theme is a banger and a half.
Yeah, that would be good. I think you should fucking do it. Might as well. I think you should just do it.
Right. Because if I send that in, that shows that I'm willing to do market research. It shows that I understand who my audience is. And it understands that fucking song's a banger and R.I.P. Lemmy. It's the fucking greatest theme in wrestling. Fuck off with all your other shit. Stone Cold theme. Stone Cold theme is absolutely memorable, but no one is fucking banging it at fucking 3 a.m. driving down the highway. That Evolution song comes on the fucking, DJ Ghost Steve hits that shuffle and Evolution comes on. I'm turning the fucking volume up.
Yeah. The Stone Cold theme has like 30 seconds. Glass hits, 30 seconds,
right.
And you get it.
Right.
And without Austin there,
or somebody pretending to be Austin, it does nothing.
The
John Cena theme, you get 20 seconds.
Yeah, you get the wabadoo and then
right. And you know exactly what it is, and everybody chuckles, and then right. So like I get it. And the Rock is 5 seconds. It's the entrance.
If you smell boom boom boom, what the Rock boom 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 is cooking, and you're done.
Right. And then you're good.
And you're done.
You don't really need the rest of it. The rest of it's fine. Right. But no one is fucking playing that on their iTunes.
Yeah.
That's something else I bet happens. The CFOs come back.
Ooh.
The people who used to write the music for WWE, I bet that they come back.
I hope
Triple H gives a shit about entrances and themes.
Yeah.
I bet we get a bit of that. Or they go AEW route and they start actually paying for music.
That would be cool. Like, besides Shinsuke's, I haven't heard a new one that's like really grabbed me and made me want to just like punch a motherfucker.
Right. And that's a problem.
Yeah. Like Becky needs a better entrance.
Seth Rollins isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like at least he's got a bit of crowd back and forth and what have you. But like, you know,
like
it needs a little. Where is Glorious?
Yeah.
Where is Glorious?
Yeah. That would be awesome. I would love to, because like you would used to in the late 90s, early 2000s, you would get the albums because they were all bangers.
Right.
There were many bangers. There were many bangers.
There were many bangers, but there were many like I don't know if you've ever happened to do a quick Google search for the Billy Gunn theme lyrics, but
I haven't.
I'm an ass man, bump bump. Yeah, I'm an ass man, bump bum. Let me see if I can do this from memory. I love to lick them. I love to stick them. I love to kick them. Oh yeah, I'm an ass man. Oh baby, I'm an ass man.
Ooh, baby, I'm an ass man.
Right? Yeah. So they're not all the John Cena theme.
That's true.
So bear that in mind. But I think we could get back to some older fun shit.
Yeah.
I'm curious how everyone is going to try and be a badass. But if we let Triple H do some of the fun shit, like if he and Sean are writing some of the things and we run it past someone, I don't know, 20 years younger who may happen to be female and maybe a person of color, just to make sure that we knock any of the questionable content shit out of there. Like little racy's one thing. Little racist is another.
I agree.
Fair bit derogatory and not in even a like, all right, come on, guys, kind of way is Because not all the DX shit was okay.
No. I did like the Run DMC version of the theme.
The fucking Run DMC version of that. Yeah. Like there were some fun things that they would do when Sean was having like a crisis of conscience or whatever it is. And they're at that lunch counter or whatever it is. Yeah. And he's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, Greg. And then he just fucking super kicks. And he's like, it looks like 100. He's like, "You see what you made me do? I just killed Greg." And just like that short as shit could be a hell of a lot of fun. And they've got the roster for it.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious if people like Sasha and Naomi are going to come back because it's Hunter.
That's it.
Because like, especially Sasha.
Yeah.
Right.
He brought them up.
Right. So like, I think that could be also another byproduct. We're going to see women get so much stronger booking, and it is going to be a rising tide situation. It is going to force AEW to take it way more seriously with their female roster.
Yeah. That I look forward to it. I hope it pans out.
Yeah.
I hope once Hunter gets the crown, he doesn't do like the fall into the
supposedly he's doing something at SummerSlam this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, so he is making an impact, but to my understanding, they're not going to just do things for shock value. If it doesn't make sense or it completely pulls away from what they were already doing in just a hard jerk way, he doesn't want to do that.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to undo any of the good that's been happening. Like, I assume Roman Reigns is going to be interesting,
right? Because
like, the whole fucking tribal chief thing is the best thing on WWE right now.
It's taken him a long time to get there, but yeah.
And that's fine though, because look at how long it fucking took The Rock to get there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we have to learn to crawl before we can run. You can't just go, here's Braun Breaker, and he just walks out and he's like, yeah, I'm a superstar. Pins, attitude adjustment, John Cena, high fives, kick, turn, stunner, and we move the foot. Like,
wow.
Right. And all of a sudden he's fucking new champion. You're like, all right, I guess we've got a Steiner as the fucking champion. I could see a guy like Braun Breaker also really having trouble. Because I think the shine's about to come off on that guy. Austin Theory, another guy, looks great. Shine's about to come off on that guy. So we'll see how they want to go about doing everything. I'm curious who the team that Triple H puts around him.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm like mildly excited about it now.
I'm super fucking excited for the idea of Kevin Dunn losing his job.
Yes. Please.
Like, same thing with Bruce Pritchard, honestly. Like, Bruce can go back to doing podcasts and make enough money, but I don't need him in my fucking creative process. I don't need him anywhere, everything. The era of Vince's sycophants needs to fucking go. If you kissed Vince McMahon's ass for any extended amount of time and managed to not get fired in the last 10 years, you got to go. We appreciate your tenure, but it's time for the company to make a shift.
Yeah.
Like, you have to cut all of that cancer out. The idea of people being uncomfortable because that's not the way Vince did it, that is grounds for termination as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Get them the fuck out.
I am honestly surprised. Like, I thought that Vince would be there till his dying motherfucking breath.
Right.
This is
right.
And it's a new day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's going to be the other question is, will superstars who are people of color get a fair shake, even if they happen to not be Samoan? Because we have really highlighted one family, and I get the idea of a dynasty there. Charlotte is a prime example of dynasty matters and name recognition matters, and you can still be an exceptional superstar with all of those like, I get it. I'm not trying to get, like I just said, the tribal chief thing is the best thing on fucking like in WWE right now. I have no argument there with that at all.
Yep.
But I would love to see someone like Naomi get a fucking title. I'm really glad that Bianca Belair has it, but like, I want to see more of it. I'd love to see who, like, if this had happened a while ago, could Keith Lee be champion right now?
Oh, yo. Yeah.
Like, because we saw Brock Lesnar's excitement when Keith Lee came out.
Yes.
And if Keith Lee was the ultimate thick ass fucking like baby face, where you give him the title for a half second and have it ripped away from him, like, will Kofi get another run?
Oh, I fucking hope so.
I want to see them take these stars and build them up and give them an opportunity like everybody else. It is high time we let the audience decide what is good and what is bad, and let that be the barometer. Like, so I am.
We're hoping for you, Hunter.
Yeah, I am cautiously optimistic, and I have more hope for the future of wrestling than I have maybe ever.
Nice.
It just I have been beaten and abused so much that it's hard for me to trust again.
Yeah. Half of me was like, is this a work? Is this him stepping?
No, you're not going to work Vince McMahon sexually her. Hey, wow, this new storyline where Vince suddenly decides to like do a bunch of NDA payoffs and stuff like that for sexual assault.
Yeah.
It's a real kind of risque line, but man, if you want to make a fucking villain in 2022, fucking get after it, WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I was even suspect of that for a while because they were like, oh, the WWE board is doing its own investigations. I was like, oh, of course they are. Sure. Right. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, so the FEC is looking at this. I was like, whoa, oh shit. Go on.
Real people.
Real ass adults. Okay. Consequences. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. It's so weird to have consequences happen to these rich ass people.
You know what is also great? Linda McMahon's ability to hold office is going to completely disappear. Well, think about it. Because she could have parlayed the Trump shit and her being on the cabinet into something, but with Vince's whole bullshit and her complicits in that,
that's an anchor around her career.
Right? Yeah, like you thought, like it is Hillary level energy of like, well, how could you stick with this man? And she'd be like, well, he made me a fucking billionaire. So, he can basically stick it into whatever the fuck he pleases because he doesn't stick it in here anymore. So like, fuck it.
Oh my God. I hope so. She needs
right. Because it's going to be hard for her to get voted for when her response is, yeah, I stuck around for the money. Yeah. We can all appreciate that, but I don't think any of us want her making decisions for the rest of us.
No. Not in any way, shape, or form. Please.
Yeah.
Just no.
Yeah. Cue Lynn McMahon in the 2024 run, by the way. I just mentally fired that starting gun. So here we go. Yep.
All right. Let's do
this stuff. Welcome one and all to the show where we don't know where it'll go. It is once again that time where two good friends, dare I say brothers, gather together and share a microphone, a space, a camera, a little laugh, a wink, and a smile. The thing we like to call the fucking Do-It-Cast.
Yeah.
Part of the Hard Knock Media Podcasting Network. Am I right?
Hey now,
Jamie, when I talk about Hard Knock Media, I mean NOC as in Nerds of Color. Exactly, Jamie. Nerds of Color. Now, there are so many other shows on the Nerds of Color Podcasting Network, and you should absolutely go check them out as well. But you find yourself here. Now, I don't know why. Is it that you know me? Is it that you, of course, know Time Magazine's own Jamie Noguchi? Is it that you may have seen us in years past at Super Art Fight events or high-fived us when we were still able to do that sort of thing at a convention in years past? Or maybe, just maybe, you happen to randomly swing by maybe a YouTube algorithm, maybe a Facebook suggested post, maybe just, a little bit of love from a friend, like, hey, put this in your ear holes. Listen to these two chuckle fucks. But we welcome you here as a friend. You are now officially the baker's dozen. All 13 of you, we welcome you to the show.
I see someone's been looking at our analytics.
Nope, just the fucking YouTube numbers. So the plus side is, Jamie, I assume that we might even be into the 20s because some episodes we hit into the 20s on YouTube, and I assume a couple people download this thing traditionally where other fine podcasts are sold. Maybe a couple people on Stitcher, maybe a couple people on Spotify, maybe a couple people just go ahead and fire up LimeWires and everything else like that, because I know somebody is absolutely putting this on LimeWire and titling it Full Metallica Concert 2020.
Oh, so please, yes, someone do that with the last episode.
Please, absolutely upload our shows on LimeWire if it's still a thing. Pirate Bay is Pirate Bay is still not a thing.
Yeah, Pirate Bay is still around. Yeah,
is it really? Is it just NFTs? I assume everything is just NFTs.
No, the Pirate Bay is still around.
Oh, okay, right. I don't even know if BitTorrent is a thing anymore.
BitTorrent is still around. There's a lot of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and Ultraman are out. Some stuff you still can't find. So
I got you.
Fan subs are still alive in places.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if somebody wants to fucking download us and then pretend like we're Super Sentai episodes, that would also be okay with me.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much Jamie, but definitely with me.
I don't give a shit. I don't care how people find us. It's fine. It's fine.
You hear that, fans? Jamie Noguchi doesn't give a fuck about the Super Sentai fandom. You hear that? You just heard it. He just said it. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Brandon, whatever. They can just watch me.
They're these people. Like,
they're the worst, aren't they?
I'm a fan.
Are they the worst?
I'm the fan of the stuff, but sometimes
really,
I am on the outskirts of the fandom, and I am happy here because if you get deeper in, you think Star Wars fans can be a little much.
We just waxed poetic about wrestling for 20 minutes, Jamie. We know what it's like to watch and enjoy something that is bad, never ending.
Yeah.
Loud and bright, goes fucking nowhere, and sometimes toxic for no other reason than we happen to be fucking filming. So, I get it. I understand it.
Yeah.
This is true of all fandom. You should never, ever get too deep down that rabbit hole, kids.
There's a
line.
Don't cross that line.
There's a line.
All right. Well, we do have a topic, but depending on how long this goes, we don't have to get there. But Brandon,
I say we fucking just jump right to the topic.
Okay. All right. Well,
because honestly, world's on fire. Wife's in fucking Washington State. I got nobody taking the dog to work every day. I'm fucking wiped, man. I wanted to get excited about it. I bought Melodics. I don't know if you've seen the ads going around or whatever it is. Sure. So it's like a rhythm trainer that also has the ability to use a MIDI keyboard. So I picked up a cheap MIDI keyboard and the pad and everything else like that. And I want to be this is a great way for me to build rhythm. I also can use it with my drum set, which is super nice. I can just plug right into it. And it's rad. And I got super excited about it. And I used it for 2 days and I haven't touched it since. So this is the problem. I get fucking excited about things and then life happens. And then I'm like, well, I'm fucking exhausted. So I guess I'll make dinner and then maybe try and stay awake for an hour.
All right.
So fuck it.
Let's solve a thing.
Give me a goddamn topic.
All right. So Marvel had all of their shit on San Diego. Marvel was the cock of the roost, the big man on campus. DC
nonsense. I saw The Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
The DC universe is about to change.
Right. The DC universe showed two things. They showed the Shazam and the Black Adam.
Okay.
And that was it.
Which aren't they supposed to fight at some point?
Well, I don't know enough about the lore, but I think
my understanding is Black Adam
Shazam.
Yeah, that is my understanding. Whatever, fine.
Black Adam was an old Shazam and said, "I'm not giving this power up." Right. So eventually, he's going to fight the new Shazam and the Shazam crew, which is basically a Super Sentai team.
Right.
It's like the Captain
I'm
Marvel.
excited when Dwayne Johnson doesn't do the next one, and the new fucking Black Adam is John Cena, and instead of saying Shazam, he actually says Wapadoo, and then just fuck, because the first time we see a costume change with some lightning, somebody is setting it to that fucking theme. No question about it.
So there was some reporting that the Warner Brothers, the DCU, the people in charge of the studio in charge of making movies don't know what to do with Superman because I don't know, the Snyderverse is not happening. But
I saw the whole thing about the Snyderverse. Fan Uprising is just basically a bunch of bots and it was bullshit.
It was hysterical.
Which fucking shocking.
But the execs don't know what to do with Superman.
They never have.
And I think that there are so many ways to make Supes interesting. There are so many stories that like you can take from, like there's a story called like Superman Fights the Klan, or what is it called? It's Superman Smashes the Klan. That's what it is.
You can't. You cannot, one, tell me that there's enough story there of Superman fighting a bunch of white supremacists.
There is. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, my God. Now, because, look, Jamie's going to walk away, but you and I both know a bunch of fucking redneck douchebags and a bunch of bed sheets don't stand up to the fucking Man of Steel. It just doesn't happen.
They did a whole ass graphic novel.
Sure, great.
And it's based on a 40s story, like from the radio drama.
So this is old school Superman who can't fly, who just leaps tall buildings.
Yeah. This graphic novel is sort of based on a story that came out as part of the radio drama in like the 30s or 40s.
Sure, okay.
And it's like a period piece, so it's early adventures of Superman where he didn't know he could fly. He just kind of leapt places and stuff.
Okay, so let me. You have read it, I assume.
Yeah.
So let me practically ask you, not necessarily what they did, but how you would solve it. So my first question is, does the Klan stand a chance against the Superman?
No.
Why are we making this story?
Well, the story focuses on a family that's being attacked by the Klan and the Klan tries to shut them out. And
right, but why choose Superman to be the fucking hero in that story? You can period set that and have that be a Green Lantern origin story. Right. You could go back into any of the other Silver Age heroes. You don't need to make Superman weaker than you've already shown him and then fucking give the Klan some sort of like 20-minute fucking hero story where it's some sort of horror film where they get to fucking terrorize a family. Also, who wants to be the fucking Grand Wizard cast in that fucking movie?
That's true. Well, that's just one example of it.
Like other than Vince Vaughn, maybe.
Right. That's just one example of stories that people have been saying that like, well, you could do this kind of thing. We want to see this film. But my question to you is, what kind of Superman story do you want to see? Because there are a whole bunch of you don't want. You don't want to.
No, I don't know. No, because here's the thing: Superman has only been good when he happens to be with someone else. Superman is somebody who should only show up when the Justice League are doing things. You don't need a solo, like if you're going to do a solo Superman story, right? Mm-hmm. You can either take the most recent Zod story from Young Justice.
Oh, that was good.
That was super good.
Yeah.
But we've already touched Zod. You can do Brainiac, where we could have this sort of thing of like Brainiac showing up and trying to educate the world about the wonders of Krypton and giving the world all of these gifts just to find out that they're actually secretly taking over and integrating systems, whatever it is. But then all that basically leads into is white guy flies around, beats up machines because he can't actually solve any computer problems. He solves a machine trying to take over the world with his fists and his heat vision. Right. Because Superman is fucking boring in that sense. I've seen animated versions where the only time Superman is great is when he's taking on other versions of Superman or ridiculously fucking strong villains like Darkseid. And it takes a ton of work to build up Darkseid as a proper villain for this. Mm-hmm. Especially if you don't want to have the comparison between him and Thanos because Marvel shot first. Marvel got their guy out there, and now if DC brings fucking Darkseid out, how are most casual fans, or maybe not even casual fans, people who DC wants to bring in to watch a Superman movie because they recognize Superman, going to see that and go, what the fuck's the difference in between him and the big fucking purple elephant? Like, what's going on?
And it makes it worse because Kirby created both of them.
Nobody cares about that. Comic nerds will bloviate about that, but basically that's not going to keep anybody from going to watch the movie.
Yeah. So you don't have an idea for like an interesting Superman.
You can do Red Sun.
Story. Red Sun would be cool.
Red Sun would be super cool. But with everything going on in Ukraine right now, I don't know if the studio is going to want to.
Timing is not good.
Studio's not going to want to vilify Russia at the moment. And no good comes of that. So
would you you
could smash cut 20 years in the future, we get an older Superman, right? Little gray around the temples. We cast someone new, or Cavill ends up doing a different set of fucking makeup. Or I don't think you can make that guy look old yet. I just don't think he has it in his face.
He's so pretty.
Yeah, he's a gorgeous man. He puts a ton of work in. He's not weathered enough as a man to be like, what I want is a guy who is kind of Danny Glover level. I'm getting too old for this shit. Saving the world. If we did literally Superboy story where we find out that Lex Luthor and the government have been terrified of Superman and they have been cloning him and they made a Superboy and things get out of control, you can introduce a ton of ancillary characters.
Yep.
You can immediately parlay this into a Justice League movie in any Justice League you choose, because we could literally jump forward and go, Justice League's created, the fucking space station exists. We don't have to think about it. Superman's completely established, and we're in the biggest time of peace that we've had as a planet, because Superman is essentially the world's police force, and it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. You go to other countries that aren't the US, and there's a lot of anti-Superman propaganda going on. And the fear in the government is basically what happens when the Boy Scout gets tired of our shit, because he's starting to get grumbly about things. And we literally force Superman to dig back and choose his values, his core fucking Kent ass values, because it's not okay to do some of the things that he wants to do to just solve this problem, the things that they're forcing him to do to solve these problems. And namely, when there's a clone of him who puts millions of people at risk, he won't kill it. That could be a decent story and could solve a lot of their problems that they have right now with continuity and moving things forward. And you could still have your fucking Batflex, and Jason Momoa can be fucking timeless because he's fucking Atlantean.
Yeah, that's true.
We put a little bit of gray in those fucking flowing manes and let him fucking go hang out.
Oh, this is an aside. This just came out. But Ben Affleck is confirmed for Batman, or for Aquaman 2, because there was a set visit.
I saw the photos of Momoa and Ben Affleck. Yeah. So but we could very easily have the two of them, because Ben Affleck looks like he's been aging. You put a couple wrinkles on him and give him gray hair. Cool. Like there's nothing wrong with that. We could absolutely do that.
Could you envision like speaking of Danny Glover, could you envision a Batman Superman buddy cop movie where like they play on?
No, they're not fun enough to play back and forth with each other. You could do a Batman Guy Gardner and do a Batman Green Lantern tie-in. Those two fucking hate each other, and that'd be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think you do that. Now, the nearest thing would be literally Batman and Aquaman, because they are two totally different people who very much Batman doesn't have like he's rich as fuck, but also he hides his face. Momoa gets to fucking hang out. Hey, how's it going? What's going on? Is that a pastrami sandwich? I'd really love half of that. Thanks. Appreciate it. Anyway, just like walks up, signs somebody's chest, Aquaman, high fives a kid. Like, you know, like he's walking by eating half the pastrami. Waitress walks by, pinches his ass. Hey there. Like, just you could have the two of them doing some shit like that. That would be fucking great. We find out that like Ocean Master has hired the Joker to go do something and they both got to do a team up. Mm-hmm. And literally it's got to be like, you know, Momoa shows up to go follow a bunch of clues for Ocean Master and sees like Harley Quinn or something. He goes, what the hell is going on around here? And then like Batman shows up and you just see him look at him and go, are we about to do it? We're about to do a team up, aren't we? Hell yeah, we're about to do a team. High five me. High five. I'm going to leave it up here. I'm going to keep following you around. Swear to God, I'll tell everybody who you are. Swear to God, I will tell everyone who you are. High five me right now. Like, that could be a ton of fun.
That sounds a lot more fun.
Momoa is charming and fun. Yeah, because like Cavill's good. He really is.
Yeah.
But he's not. We haven't established that version of Superman as having that much personality.
That's true. That's true.
Like, and I don't know whose fault that is.
He's too stoic.
He's supposed to be, but we haven't had these fun moments like we get with Captain America.
Yeah.
Where we get the like, oh, he's too shy to go date again. Yeah. Oh, he's a bit of a fish out of water.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to come to grips with everything. Yeah. Oh, he's got his little book, the Trouble Man soundtrack and so like he's trying to learn and understand. He shows flaws and weaknesses, and you forget sometimes just how ridiculously capable he is until he's pushed into a situation where you're like, holy fucking shit, that was wild.
Yeah, because I was trying to think of like, what would the Superman equivalent be to like Captain America's?
It's Captain America. It has to be.
Like what would the Superman version of Winter Soldier look like? Like that's my favorite Captain America movie. Spy shit, intrigue.
It's Batman.
Can you do that with Superman? Like, does Superman work as a mystery thing?
Sure. Yeah, if you follow through with that Snyder silliness of turning Batman into public enemy number one and let Superman actually hunt him,
yeah,
under the guise of Bruce has become Bruce crosses a line or gets framed of a line or something like that, and Supes is basically brought in by Waller or somebody who goes, the Batman has to go. We need him in custody. He's too dangerous. And him go, look, I know him. I'll bring him in.
Yeah.
Right. I'll bring him in. And you literally start to escalate over and over again. You watch Superman start to give less and less of a shit about whether or not he actually hurts Bruce as time goes on.
Yeah.
And Bruce literally starts firing kryptonite bullets at him.
Yeah.
And he's like, and that could be the fun part of literally, that's where the movie pops off halfway through and this is my issue is that would Superman out Bruce as being Bruce?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you move forward with Batman after that.
Yeah.
Because it's not an Iron Man situation. Batman is not Iron Man.
No.
He doesn't have that ability.
Yeah. But it would be interesting to see Superman in a different context because thus far he's a real good puncher. He's super strong. But like him having to figure out Bruce's bullshit.
I think I go back to my idea earlier of let Superboy be the reason. Mm-hmm. It'll show his vulnerability. It'll show him having to come to grips with the idea of him being responsible for another person because he doesn't think he can have a kid. He doesn't this and this, like we find out that, fucking Superman gives you cancer and Lois is dead. Whoa. Like that's how they start the movie.
Whoa.
They tried to have a kid and she dies.
Oh, and it's got to be horror.
Right.
Oh man.
And that's why Supes has stopped giving a shit.
Oh fuck. That I like that, but I also hate that because it's like
right because
you're freezing a woman to like for this.
But also, let's be clear here. The more practical, logical thought process is that the first time they have sex, he has no control over his ejaculations and literally blows out her spine. So I'd argue that cancer is a much nicer way of handling Lois Lane dying.
Yeah. Oh man, that's brutal.
But yeah, if you want to turn Superman into a human, kill the person he loves the most.
Yeah.
Like I know that's the fucking Disney writer in me of like, because like the Kent's dying is sad. It doesn't break his heart. Because we literally did the fucking killing of Pa Kent already.
It's true.
Ma Kent dying is sad, but it ain't Lois.
Yeah. Because
you have to kill Lois for everything to matter at that point, because he has to be at his lowest. Yeah. He has to start questioning his values. You have to give him a reason not to give a shit, a reason not to pull his punches because he's too lazy or he's too tired of everything. You start with Lois dying, and then Doomsday lands. And Soup starts getting real pissed because Doomsday will not fucking stop. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, like a school bus full of fucking children die on Superman's watch. Yeah. And he's like, that's it. I'm done. And fucking literally runs up, grabs both sides of Doomsday's eyes, lobotomizes him, just fucking blows a hole right through his goddamn dome piece. And literally he's a drooling husk. By the way, that's how also you get the material, because Doomsday ends up being the first one of the tests or whatever it is. Doomsday is the first creature that gets free in this program before they build Superboy.
Yeah.
But that's the idea, is you have to give Superman a reason to stop being the Boy Scout.
Yeah.
So it's the only thing that makes sense to me. Now, I know the boss will have a different take because he is a Superman fan. And I'm trying to do my best not to fucking throw a ton of shade on Superman fans. I have not enjoyed Superman stories solo that much. The DC animated stuff has been very amusing. I have watched quite a lot of it. Yeah. A lot of it's on HBO. It is very good. And I have found Superman stories that I have enjoyed, but they usually involve other dimensions and other Supermen, because you need to have some sort of foil that puts genuinely Superman at some sort of risk.
Mm-hmm. I do like the idea of like emotionally fucking with Superman.
How else you hurt him?
Yeah, I mean,
he is literally the unbeatable fucking hero. How do you hurt him? You kill his loved ones. Like that's fucking 101 shit. That's easy.
Yeah.
This is why fucking Batman doesn't show who he's fucking. What first thing Joker did when he figured out Barbara Gordon was even involved? What'd he do? Oracle. Just like you.
Yeah.
So you have to fucking, and it's not like DC is above going there. They literally went there. Fuck it. Why is it Batman's the one who's got to suffer all the fucking time?
Yeah. And I guess taking Superman off planet, then it's basically Green Lantern, except
Superman
stronger.
Off planet's lame.
Yeah.
Either he is the defender of the home that he has adopted and he has called his own because his own is gone. He can't defend Krypton. He'll defend the home that made him who he is. He's the reluctant hero, but he is the Boy Scout. Yeah. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be the poster boy for America. Mm-hmm. Literally raised in Smallville, USA. Like this is the idea, is like, if you're going to have that guy be it, you have to give him a reason that he is absolutely hurting anywhere near the rest of us right now, because otherwise he's not a believable character. The rest of us going through everything that we collectively as a society, and especially the fans of most of these movies who are millennials and Gen Zers, we spent the last fucking 25 to 30 years going through the hardest fucking time in recent US history to fucking sit down and escape into Superman having a great fucking time and flying all over. No. No. We all have to know that even the fucking most unbeatable man in the universe still feels the same heartache and the same problems as the rest of us, and that he can overcome it. And even with the ability to absolutely crush every single sitting U.S. senator's head like a fucking grape, he chooses not to because he has great American values. And he says, these fucking chuckle fucks voted these people in. It's not my place to fucking kill someone like Mitch McConnell. Because we could do a fanfic movie where literally Superman holds Congress at fucking laser eye point and goes, all right, so we're about to codify a bunch of things. And for the rest of you, you're like, I haven't used codify ever. Well, guess what? We're about to fucking use it now. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Pong. Pong.
Right. Like the first thing he does is walk into the Supreme Court and just fucking lay waste.
Yeah. I think Alan Moore did a story about that where Superman just decided, that's it. I'm doing all
done.
of this.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all suck.
Yeah.
You can't get out of your own way.
Yeah.
And we could turn Superman into a fucking global dictator. We could. It's easy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
the idea of Superman enslaving all of us is not a difficult thing. But then that becomes a fun Batman movie, not a good Superman movie.
Yeah.
So in turn, I double back to, we have to give Lois Lane cancer. It has to actually be something that Bruce can't punch. And literally we have to throw out ideas like him hanging out at Star Labs, insisting that there has to be an option and asking, can we shrink me down and have me fight the cancer? And then look at him and go, that technology doesn't exist. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And we move the fuck on.
We can't do that, Clark.
We can't do that. Clark. Oh, did I manage to fucking be a super scientist and figure out your curly Q and your glasses?
Oh, man. So basically, you don't think Superman works unless there's some, like, he's paired with something else. Like,
we have given him heartache, but it's got to be more influential. We killed Pa Kent too early. Because we didn't get a chance to really fall in love with Kevin Costner as that character.
Yeah.
We made a lot of assumptions that he loves him, but realistically, Soups is a mama's boy, and we know it. And we reinforce that with that Martha bullshit in the fucking Snyder. Martha. My mom say Martha too. I'm from Trouble. My mom say Martha too. I'm from Gotham. Do we have something in common? Do we just become best friends? And then they move a bunch of shit around in the fucking Batcave because they decided to stack the beds on top of one another because they need more room for fucking activities.
See,
if we cast,
there could be a comedy in this.
If we cast the next Step Brothers is actually a DC buddy cop movie. If Will Ferrell, like, I hate to recast, like,
just make him as dumb as a box of rocks.
Will Ferrell. Honestly, you know what that movie is, right? You do understand what that movie is. Is Batman Spider-Man is what that movie.
Batman Spider-Man.
Right. But yeah, if we make Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly Superman and Batman, and we that I can get behind.
I am
Will Ferrell as fucking the Man of Steel with his doughy paunch. Because why bother?
Don't work out. You don't
Superman.
Need to. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just like John C. Reilly giving him a hard time. Boy, Soup's really letting yourself go.
Boom.
Hey, want to see me knock someone's head literally off their shoulders? Because I can do it with my dick.
See, I love that because realistically, Superman would have he would have many cheat days and he'd just get lazy. He'd be like, well, fuck it. I don't need to be fit.
But I mean, the argument to flick you. And I'm sure the counter argument to that is like Kryptonian biology means that he burns fat at such a faster rate that he has to quite literally eat. Because also, we never fucking see Superman eat. How the fuck is he not hungry all the goddamn time. We never see him fucking eat. Occasionally in the animated version, he has like a slice of pie, and that's fucking it. And like, fuck off with that. Because Flash is practically Brad Pitt in an Ocean's movie. He is constantly snacking and has to be. Right. That I get. The idea of them looking over like at Wally, looking over at Clark and going, how the fuck are you not hungry? How? And him just doing like, I get my energy from the sun. Like, fuck you. God, you lame.
You're not a plant.
But he is. But he fucking is. He fucking is.
It's true. I don't want anything else but a buddy cop movie of Superman with John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell now. Anything less than that is not good.
No. Like I said, I'm going to stand by. I'm going opposite ends of the spectrum. Buddy cop movie with John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell, or we give Lois Lane cancer. There's nothing in between. Yeah, there's nothing. The Grand fucking Canyon of good ideas is in between. Yeah. There's nothing. It's a bottomless pit of Snyderverse bullshit. Yeah, it's gray filters and Martha, and that's fucking it. No. I'm telling you right now, Jamie, I challenge anyone to come up with a better idea, because the only counters to that are going to be they want to cast different people as Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly because you want a different thing. You want Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. And honestly, if you make Kevin Hart Superman, I'm in.
Yes.
If you make Kevin Hart Superman, I'm fucking in.
Now I want to see that. I don't care.
Because the idea of Batman being so much larger than Superman, and then him look at him and go, "Oh, really, big man, huh? How about this?" Flies
See,
I like honestly, that would be great. The first line where like you see the two of them standing next to each other and they're arguing about something, and it literally like Batman goes, "Get out of my face," and he goes, "Make me," and he goes, "Land," and you just watch him just sink out of frame. Like that would be a fucking 20.
Yeah. Sold. I'm sold. That's it. That's
we've already ruined Dwayne Johnson in the fucking Warner Brothers universe.
Right. He's the Black Adam.
Right. Let him be two people. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares?
God, that would be so funny.
Yeah, I like. Let's have some fun with it. Honestly, fucking like. Yeah. Who else can we pick instead? Who would make a great Superman? Steve Harvey. Just a Superman suit with just a fucking litany of buttons. Just so many buttons. No capes. Just really crisp suits. Like just the cleanest fucking suits.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my God.
You want to make it a fun buddy comedy and start to lighten the fucking mood because DC tries to take itself way too seriously.
Yeah.
Great. I'm here for it. Please. I'm absolutely here for it. Please. Make it a one-off. And you know what I bet they're afraid of? It'll be more popular than their existing shit. And it will. It should be because it'll be better.
It'll kill anyone.
Absolutely kill. It will absolutely kill.
Cast anyone against body type. Cast a short motherfucker for Superman. And like
right. Like
a big beefy Batman.
Yeah.
Keith Lee as Batman. Like a big,
I want someone with a bit more credible acting chops. Would be nice.
That body style. Just like
that body style would be interesting. Yeah, I want someone a bit doughy, but not like too doughy. So like I'm trying to think. We could go a British version and do Idris Elba as Batman and Simon Pegg as Superman. Just watch Simon Pegg just try and be the most confident, cocky pro-America guy he possibly can be. Because Idris Elba is going to make the most beautiful Batman you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
And right, like, but we need to have the counter to that, and if you're going to do a British one, because like Simon Pegg I think is a better choice, because like he could be a little doughy or he could be fit, just not really strong looking. Yeah. Because like Nick Frost is where you would immediately go of the two of them if you want like really distinct body type different. But like I almost want a little bit of credibility there. Yeah. Simon Pegg is already a known, globally accepted property that also has nerd cred.
And that the Batman suit would look great, because you remember him in that Shaw versus Han versus Shaw movie? That suit he had on.
I'm Black Superman.
It's basically
like just
he
fucking says it. He says it. And that's why you don't cast him as Superman.
Yeah.
Because it's too fucking easy.
Oh God. Fuck. If I wasn't so busy right now, I would be drawing so many fucking one-off comics. Every single pair we just made.
Just one-off runs.
Yeah. Fuck.
Just who do you guys want? Yeah, because like I'm sure there are a litany of fucking characters, but what I want is name recognition and unintendedly funny.
Yeah.
Because like unintendedly funny just makes it better.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. Like they could be going about their day, or they could have like a world-ending thing that they have to solve. But the buddy comedy aspect of it would just be so killer.
Yeah. Yeah. We could have so much fun with some of this shit if we wanted to. You know what I mean? Like we absolutely could have a great fucking time with this.
Kevin Hart and The Rock would be great.
Kevin Hart and The Rock are fucking perfect. They really are fucking perfect. Like they have become one of the most notable comedy duos that are unexpected but have really great physical differences going on.
Do we go even older? Do we go Will Smith and Martin Lawrence?
The Bad Boys? I don't know, man. That's a little rough, because like if you're going to do that, I think instead of going the Bad Boys route, I think you go the Wild Wild West route and you bring back Kevin Kline. Because if you let Kevin Kline be Batman, that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, I forgot. Fucking Robot Spider.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Wild Wild West.
Fucking showed that movie to my wife the other day, and she was like, why did they stop making fun movies like this? I was like, I don't know, because there are no more PG-13 action movies.
Yeah.
Like I miss fun action. Everything ended up becoming this fucking like masturbatory fucking session, like goddamn Rambo and shit like that, where it's like, oh, grizzled white guy is finally going to get vengeance against those mobs and those people, and he's going to go down to Mexico or wherever it is, and he's going to go defend and get his daughter back. And then it's just fucking him doing the like, oh, my knees are loading a shotgun. Right. Yeah. What all fucking Metallica blast in the background. And he's got the fucking Don't Tread on Me flag hung in the back of his S-150. And right. Just.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know, he goes riding into Mexico or whatever it is, crosses the border illegally and goes, oh, wow, this really is easy. As like Freebird blasts from the back of his fucking pickup truck and shit. And like, we don't need any of this.
No, we need.
Where are the fun action? Where, like, that's why I was so in support of something like Hobbs and Shaw. It wasn't great, but it was fun.
It was
like,
fun.
That's Fast and Furious are really the PG-13 fun action movies right now. Even they sometimes try and take themselves a little too seriously. Just a scope. Like we're trying a little too hard.
Yeah.
You brought John Cena and you were like, well, family, and then my brother. And then it's like, no. I mean, like we can do this, but fuck, can we? Where is the fun? Where, like, no one is texting anybody, calling anyone Samoan Thor. Like,
Samoan Thor.
Genuinely, I swear to God, I want to see every single one of those movies retold from Tej's perspective.
Yeah.
It just absolutely every one of those fucking movies from 5 forward, we just show it from Tej's perspective. Every conversation he has, every line he has, just literally looking around the room as if you're Tej, like just a full in Tej experience.
That would be great. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm in buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy comedy. Otherwise, fuck it. Otherwise, I'm not watching it.
Buddy comedy or Lois gets cancer. Whatever it is.
One of the two.
Let me write Choose Your Own Adventures for fucking DC Comics. Look at me. I can create the same starter story. Bet me I fucking can. Bet me I fucking can.
Oh, shit. Brandon, where can people find you?
On Instagram, if you can ever see my posts at that guy Chalmers.
Oh God,
Jamie Noguchi, where can they find you and your wares?
I don't know, because like Instagram is all video now, so I don't post any videos. So like,
I know I keep debating of like because this is the problem is like I want to openly mock it by posting reels, but also then I'm giving them exactly what the fuck they want. So it's like, well, I guess I'll just post a thing and like. Some people will see it and that's fine. I don't know what the fuck to tell you anymore.
Yeah.
So social media has finally eaten its own tail, like more so than it ever had before, where it's like, oh, this is toxic and terrible. Now it's like, you don't even get to watch the toxic and terrible because I'm shifting through too many goddamn ads.
God, I almost
like, I hate to say it this way, make a paid version.
Yeah. I almost
make a paid version. Make a paid version of Instagram where I can just pay Instagram directly and we don't have to have all these ads.
Yeah, I almost thought about opening up a Flickr account again. I was just like, Jesus Christ. But I am on Instagram, Jamie Noguchi. You can find this wherever you found this. You can. I have
fucking nailed it.
Yeah,
nailed it. Stop drilling. You hit oil. We're good. Turn it off.
We're done.
We're done.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Give Lois cancer.
Shit.
Do it, you cowards.